Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton in Plymouth. Every day our news team is out in your community bringing you news and information from the place that you call home. Here's a look at today's stories. And remember, you can always find more on our website, ccxmedia.org.
For Vanessa Bell of Brooklyn Park, it was like the first day of school, except she was driving the bus.
So you can keep your foot on the brake.
Bell spent Tuesday applying for a bus driving job with First Student.
I love kids. I have a kid of my own.
Bell got the chance to drive one of these yellow giants for the first time as she practiced in a parking lot.
I love driving, and I've worked in schools for many years, and I've always wanted to drive a bus, and I drove past and seen you guys were hiring. So I think it would be a good fit for me.
If you go through the process, at the end of the process, it's more likely than not that you're going to prefer driving a school bus as opposed to your car because you're that comfortable in it.
First Student needs bus drivers and is conducting weekly job fairs. With COVID-19 unemployment benefits ending in late July, that could foster more interest in these jobs.
We really anticipate that we're going to get an influx of applicants.
Whether it's distance learning, hybrid learning, or kids going back to school every day, the pandemic has created a demand for more drivers.
If, for example, it is a hybrid model, if we have one student per seat or even one student every other seat, you can see the numbers work out that you're just going to need more buses in order to transport those kids.
First Student's pitch is simple. The pay is good and you can be part of the community.
It's as flexible as any part-time job out there, and we can generally work with any schedule. Two, the pay is great for a part-time job, 18 to 20 an hour, more if you have experience.
If you're interested in becoming a bus driver, you will have another chance next Tuesday. There will be 3 more job fairs, one in Brooklyn Center, Champlin, and Plymouth. In Brooklyn Center, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
Hi, I'm Delane Cleveland in Brooklyn Park at Grace Fellowship Church, where the interns and members of the congregation have done something special for a collection of healthcare workers.
We know that they're getting a lot of love right now, but we wanted to make sure that everyone at the hospital was recognized because COVID impacts everyone that works there. They all have to go through safety precautions, they all have to deal with circumstances that they're not used to, and we just wanted to make sure that everyone felt that they were loved and appreciated.
To show that appreciation, the Grace Fellowship interns and other church staff members loaded 286 laundry baskets onto a bus bound for Mercy Hospital in Coon Rapids and Unity Hospital in Fridley. The baskets are filled with care packages featuring things like snacks, drinks, puzzles, games, coloring books, and socks. Grace Fellowship's summer interns went to local stores to collect some of the materials, while the rest of the items came courtesy of the church congregation.
I think it's really amazing the kindness and just the humility a lot of people have and are willing to donate and help people. I think especially in this time with COVID, it's hard on a lot of people, so just the fact that people are willing to step up and bless people they know are on the front lines is really cool.
In total, they're hoping to help about 1,400 healthcare workers between Unity and Mercy hospitals. Reporting in Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Hennepin County recently handed out micro grants to help people in the immigrant community with mental health and housing stability during the COVID-19 pandemic. Hennepin County's Community Health Improvement Partnership issued the grants to 8 groups of community members, which totaled $3,000. Peace in the Valley and Brooklyn Park received $425. The group's focus is to educate residents about COVID-19 and to provide face protection for children living in the Autumn Ridge apartment complex. They will use the grant money to buy 500 masks.
Some parents may not be able to afford them, so I decided to put on an event to give away free masks to the children, along with, the education.
The organization, Africa Let's Talk, also got around $400. They have a weekly podcast which discusses issues facing the African community. They will use the grant money to produce 2 podcasts. Mental healing during the COVID-19 pandemic is a hot topic on the show.
Wellness and mental health is very important, especially around this time. And with what is going on with COVID, we want to actually keep our people informed and know how they can deal with certain traits and symptoms.
A second round of grant applications is underway now. The deadline is August 12th. For more information, log on to our website, ccxmedia.org. Sonia Goins, CCX News.
You still have time this week to take in the profound graphite and charcoal drawings of Charlie Brown at the Hopkins Center for the Arts. His exhibit, titled The Monumental Aspects of Nature, is inspired by the formations found in Monument Valley, Utah. Charlie Brown fell in love with black and white when he was a printmaker back in his college days. For him, black and white represents the essence and soul of nature. His dramatic landscapes have an astounding range of gradations, from the deepest, most velvety blacks to the whitest of whites. Brown's works are so detailed that at first glance you may think they are black and white photographs. The range of gradations from dark to light and the detail are reminiscent of an Ansel Adams photograph, whose work Brown admires. The monumental aspects of nature is on display on the first floor lobby gallery of the Hopkins Arts Center through the end of the week and is definitely worth a stop to check it out. In Hopkins, Neil Persley, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.